What's up, everybody? My name is Jason, and welcome to Small Biz as we come upon 3:30 in the afternoon. Just outside of Atlanta, Georgia, I just gave a buy alert on a stock under a nickel. First letter E is in Edward. What is going on with MULN as it tries to hang on to half a buck? And is it really true that I'm about to offer everyone who joins our Discord in the month of September a 60-day money-back guarantee? All of that and more coming right up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for being here. Happy hump day to you. If you want to find out how we just had our first casualty of someone who was tossed out with the trash inside of our Discord, don't go anywhere. I will also cover most, if not all, of our current holdings one more time for the freeloaders to hear. But I must start off by saying, if you want to turn off your notifications, it's very easy. We've got 4 channels, and the 4th one, which is the Daily Rant, we're going to change the name. I want it, along with some of you, to be more of a place to relax before and after the market opens. The rant's a little too obnoxious, probably. I have some in mind, but we'll do a poll. But you have 4 channels. Stock chat is most of the action. Stop in and say hello. Yeah, I just said you get a 60-day money-back guarantee. You give this motherfucker right here 40 trading days over the next 2 months as we head into the hottest quarter of the year. And if you're not satisfied 100%, whether it's because I hate Joe fucking Biden, he's the worst president in history, or I'm just too obnoxious for you, I will give all of your money back. But you hit each channel. Stock chat, newest trades. I just added one in there for a nickel. Current holdings, and then the Daily Rant, which will change to something else. Everyone is welcome to pipe in there. You hit the channel, stock chat, say hello if you're brand new. You got a 60-day money-back guarantee. I don't want to hear any excuses. I want to see at least 300 people here in the next 2 months. You hit the little person icon, you know, the icon, the social media icon, person, settings, scroll down, notification settings. You have all, none, or mentions when someone tags you. If it's me, I definitely check mentions, because if someone's calling me out like they did on 3 or 4 trades they asked my opinion for, and one guy made $16,500 fucking dollars in less than 3 hours. That's 27 and a half years in NVOS in one stock because I pointed out the buy or the breakout at 33. He pulled the ripcord at 39, took a chance there and sold it at 52 and a quarter. Almost 30 years of membership. And in case you didn't hear me, I'm guaranteeing everybody who's qualified, if you got a small business, get the whole thing as premium at trysmallbiz.com. If you don't, it's trysmallbiz.com as a Discord. Both parties get a 60-day minimum. And I'm thinking about actually doing a little bit more guarantee. But it's the channel, it's the person, it's settings, notification settings, all if you want to get all. If you don't want to get it none, like this asshole that was piping up, and I'll explain why I threw him out in a second, just click none. But you're definitely going to want to have newest trades on, or you wouldn't get this alert. You wouldn't get any of the other alerts. And I may come up with a 5th channel that includes other ideas outside of our core holdings. Look, folks, this is going to be a money-making fucking machine. We had a guy this morning in COSM who made $600 in less than 20 minutes. For him, that was a lot of money. He paid for his whole membership in less than 30 minutes. We had another guy, and we got some major whales in the Discord. Most of them are on the QT. He sends me a screenshot. He gets into NVOS at 39, out at 52 and a quarter. He made 16.5, so he's swinging a $50,000 bet. We got some big guys. We got some little guys. EBET. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm going to give it to you right now because it's pulling back. 0415. That's the cup and handle breakout. You should be buying EBET at 0415 as we approach 3:30 in the afternoon. I have a small position because I don't have a lot of money, but I would recommend you take a half. So if you're used to buying $1,000, buy $500 to start on EBET at 0415. With that said, why did I throw out some trash today? I was pulling into my doctor's office, and there was a guy who, you know who he is if you're in the Discord, who basically said, I don't want to hear what anybody else has to say. How do I turn off the notifications? The same guy had reached out to me a couple of days ago, and I explained to him, not only in the email, but in fucking tweets, in videos. I put out a big tutorial today, 4 channels to the left. You can't miss it. And I just explained it again. But I consider this with a 60-day money-back guarantee. Tell all your friends. If you think it's going to be as big as I do, get all your friends, tell them it's guaranteed. If this motherfucker right here, show him the video. If you don't think he's worth $100 over the next 2 months, I'll give it all back. And I may increase the time frame because I'm that confident that this is a game changer. It's not just about making money in stocks like EBTE, which you can ask me, NVOS, COSM, another stock that starts with the C that I blessed at 190. Look. Get a Discord if you don't have a small business. Keep your premium or get one if you do at trysmallbiz.com. But you are in my house. You're my family. You're my friends. I'm fucking Irish from the waist up and Italian from the waist down. I hear you. So like some of my Italian or Sicilian, which is what I have in me, and my Irish brothers who can occasionally, and lassies who drink too much, when someone insults your sister or your best friend at a party, you try, as the late, great Patrick Swayze would do, is you be nice, right? He says, if someone throws a bottle, you be nice. You be nice until I tell you not to be nice. So at this point, as I'm waiting to go into the doctor and someone I'd already dealt with before, he insulted my friends, my family, and my fucking house out. So I don't care who you are. I will refund his money. I don't care who you are. Everyone should be on notice that this is going to be a safe, secure, insanely profitable environment. And if you're going to disrespect me, my friends, or my family, I'll throw your fucking ass out the door. And in case you're wondering, I live in Atlanta, Georgia. With that said, what do I think about the current holdings, including MULN? I hear you, Mom. Folks, I'm a lover, big time. But if I'm forced to fight, I can fight with the best of them. MULN is struggling as we speak. Last trade, 50 cents on the nose. Is it going to close above or below? I don't know. But we've got 4 or 5 days of higher lows, right? It's done going down. And the MACD on the daily, let's be exact here as I pull up my chart, is at 11. So is EBET at 0415 right now at, what is it, 330? My eyes are slightly deceiving me. It's a cup and handle breakout at 0415 on EBET. It's a gambling stock. Yes, there's a possibility of a reverse, but I think we could get a bounce before that happens. MULN last trade 50 on the nose is setting a higher series of higher lows and higher highs. Yeah, it didn't get up and it doesn't appear it's going to close. I'm a little mad. I'm a little pissed still. I was real pissed. My blood pressure was 194 over 96. That's high. She's funny. She's a female Indian doctor who I love. By the time I left, it was coming way down. But I want everybody, especially the women, Tammy, Jonetta, we need more women to balance out all the testosterone. And they need to feel safe. So ladies, I'm telling you right now, you are safe. We look out for each other, and if there's a problem, I'll fucking deal with it. Somebody's buying the stock in MULN. I think it's the insiders related to the buyback. They can't buy pre-market every day at 9:31 for the last 2 or 3 sessions. Boom, right? That's probably them in there buying 1 million, 2 million shares, whatever. I hope they're not chasing it. Watch the last 2 videos. Do not chase it, David. You should have been buying at 41 when I told you, walking it all the way up. Each day, I don't know at this point, no more than 50 cents as far as I'm concerned. And if any of these short sellers or spoofers come in, you say, I'll take it all, asshole. And if you and your friends have any more for sale, I'm right here until you get all that stock back, bought back. And then you announce by way of a halt with NASDAQ. Yeah, I'm still mad. A halt with NASDAQ, and you say, look, we just bought back $25 million of stock at an average price of this because of this, that, and the other. We think the stock is going much higher. Let me quickly, as sanely as I possibly can, cover every other stock that we currently own and why. I've done 600 videos, never edited a single one. I've cried, I've laughed. I remember the senior moment I had about a year ago. I had 64 seconds to be exact of dead air. I was walking in the park and I forgot what I was doing. And I stood there and I kept walking. I said, well, folks, I can't remember what the fuck I was saying. So I hope you have a nice day. I'll see you in the next one. Today, my heart's pounding because I'm furious. You don't fucking come into my house, our house, and say you don't want to hang out with somebody. You deal that on the QT behind closed doors. Because if you don't, you're fucking out the door. One by one, here we go. CRKN, big meeting on Monday. They're going to announce pipeline. They're going to announce EBITDA, which they previously said 40 million of realized revenue and 15 million of EBITDA. The stock at 70 and change, which is the buy zone's insanely overvalued and a victim of naked sorts. So if you're inside the Discord, you'll notice every morning around 7 a.m., I put the buy zones. And yes, sometimes the buy zones that I mentioned to buy EBET at 0415, last trade 0419, do not pay, say, over 0430. Those are not on the free Twitter. Those are not going to be on the free Twitter. You want real-time trades? I've explained how to do it. Watch this video in the last two. You want to turn on or off your notifications? Go back to the beginning of this. You want to know in real time, not only what I'm buying, but what other people have asked me for. We had a guy make 27 and a half years worth of fees, 16.5. We had a gentleman yesterday that had a reference that saved himself from 12,000, which by the way would have been 24,000 because it dropped from 60 and change to 41 the last time I looked at it. I can help you make and save a fortune, and it's guaranteed over the next 60 days. If we don't get, we got 100 and let's be exact here, it's a different screen. We got 117 people in there right now. Get all your friends. You tell everybody that either knows how to make money or doesn't, beginner, whale, just tell them to get in there. And if they don't think I'm doing my job or pulling my fucking weight, I'll give them their money back. Excuse me. After 60 days. And that includes anyone that does the annual. MCOM 0714. Got to get over 10 cents by October 12th meeting with NASDAQ. Otherwise, they got no chance. So Sal, if you're listening, in my opinion, it's trading smart, right? There's the triple top at 075 that I've repeatedly pointed out inside of the Discord. If we break that, in my opinion, on volume, we're going to challenge a dime. But they're walking it up. So I'm certain it's Yorkville and or somebody associated with them that is methodically taking it up. They know how many trading days. I'm not quite as mad. They know how many trading days are left between now and that meeting. So I would expect it to continue to ramp. But the buy zone, and you had another chance today, and MCOM is in the 06s. There's MULN again, 50 on the nose. Edward, Bob, Edward, Tom, last trade 0421. You had a chance during this video, and hopefully after, if I can get it out by 4, and it looks like I might, to buy it. Don't pay over 043. Pally, 65 in the buy zone, ramped to $2 a share on news, got cut in half. That's why you got to make it, take it, right? When you went from 60 cents to $2 in PALI, you should have been blown out of every fucking share. Well, we came back now into the base somewhere around 65 cents. If you look back over the last several months, it's a buy again. So I am buying Paul Allen, Larry Idiot, like some of you are, at 65 cents. MRIN, 50 cents, also on the nose. Way oversold, did a cup and handle breakout. I believe it was 50 cents a week ago, shot to almost 70. It's a software company in the advertising space. They're doing cost cutting. The insiders have a plan, in my opinion, to get the stock, let's call it somewhere between 75 and $1, because they also have about 3 or 4 months before they have to get it over $1. MobQ, I'm leaving alone. I'm not going to cover it because the volume's not there. They also have until about Thanksgiving, last trade 89. It's trading like 12, 15,000 shares a day. That's a good sign in that it's oversold and there's no one that really wants to short it anymore. So any positive news between now and when they got to get over $1 is great. I own the stock at 127. The volume's just not there. So I'll be a seller, make a little, lose a little at some point before Thanksgiving. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I may have forgotten 1 or 2 stocks. Get inside of the Discord. You can send me a DM. If you can ask publicly, what do you think of this? What do you think of that? It gives us a chance to help folks, particularly that are new, learn how this game is being played. And I have racked up close to 150 winners since last March when I was sharing everything for free, 10x. You mean if I had 10 grand and you went in and out with me, you'd have 100? That's what I'm fucking telling you. Or you could have made 16.5 by the guy swinging a $50,000 bat. Well, you might say, well, I don't have that kind of money. Okay, you could have made $600 like the other guy did. Paid for his whole year in 20 minutes. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, it's a 60-day money-back guarantee at trysmallbiz.com. Get premium if you got one. If you don't have a small business, it's Discord. Always remember, and it should be obvious, that I love you, and thanks for watching.